Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Angel Lydia. If you're new here, welcome again. But if you've been here before, welcome back. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I haven't made a video in a while, but that's okay. I'm coming back. Thank you for everyone that reached out to me. I'm doing fine, but sometimes life just gets busy, But I'm back. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. My topic in this video is to be unique. Point number one. And being unique. Let's start from the basics. The most powerful speech in this world, matter of fact, in this universe, is the phrase, I am. Let me say that again, just in case someone didn't understand. The phrase, I am, is the most powerful speech in this universe. With that being said, whatever follows I am for you will become true. Whatever follows I am. So if you say, I am the most beautiful woman in this world, it will become true in your reality. If you say, I am always being blessed, that will become true in your reality. But if you say really bad things, I don't even want to say anything. But if you say I am and then something insulting, you'll become that. Whatever you say, I am, over yourself, that will become your reality. And you know what? One thing that makes me know that this is true is that even in the Bible, when they asked God what is his name, he said, I am that I am. So he is the ultimate I am, but he created us and gave us the ability to make blessings over ourselves. So if you have this, there's no way you should be in the worst position ever, because you can bless yourself. He gave you the ability to bless yourself. Point number two. With that being said, with you knowing that I am is one of the most powerful, literally not one of, but the most powerful speech in this universe, you have to be careful what you say over your life. There's been times where I'm like, I am, and I say something, and years later, like sometimes it doesn't happen instantly, but years later, I'm like, okay, I said that. I caused this on myself. And so you understand that your words are not light like feathers. Your words have weight. So sometimes if you have nothing good to say, just keep it, just zip it. Zip it. If you're having a really bad day and you're like not feeling the best about yourself, just shut your mouth. Please shut your mouth. Like, do you want to curse yourself? Call down curses on yourself? No. That's why when I hate when someone is not having a good day, they're like, I'm this, I'm that, and then, girl, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't even say it. Because you have a lot of power in the tongue. Like, there's so much power. And also, honestly, this doesn't matter sometimes, because sometimes I say things and then it happens even though I don't 100% believe it. But believe what you say, the things that you say over your life. If you want to say, I am abundant, believe that you are. Or even if you can't believe that right now, even at least try to at least believe that you can be. There's a possibility that you could be abundant. And maybe you can start from there and get to the end goal of believing that you are. But belief also goes hand in hand in what you say over your life. You have to believe that it can happen. Believe that this will happen by the strength and power of God, like helping you, God strengthening you to bless yourself, to cast blessings upon yourself. Like, he gave us the ability to say good things, and he told us that we have the ability to say good things over our lives. Point number three is to bless yourself with your beliefs. So you have the freedom of choice to choose if you want to believe horrible things about yourself, or if you want to believe good things about yourself. For example, in my life, or say on a random day, there's 10 people that I run into. And of those 10 people, 8 of them insult me, God forbid, and 2 of them compliment me. Listen, I'm not saying that you should take in consideration everybody that insults and compliments you. Like, please don't take that away from what this analogy is, okay? Anyway, so you run into 10 people, 8 insult you and 2 compliment you. For me, the 8 people that insulted me, they're not what's resting on my brain. I'm gonna think about the 2 people that complimented me because I'm like, oh, okay, well, that was very nice and this and that. You would see me with a smile on my face. You would think majority of those people had complimented me instead of the minority. It's what you focus on. If I already believe that I'm beautiful, when someone comes up and tells me, oh, you are beautiful, I agree with them. So if someone comes up and say to me, you're ugly, I don't agree. So it's like, it doesn't matter. So I say that to say your beliefs about yourself can help you to bless yourself. Like, you believe that you are wealthy. You believe that you are a happy person. You believe that you're getting everything you want. You believe that you're abundant. So if you already believe it, when something happens in life to show you that this is real, you're just gonna agree, just like me agreeing with the people that complimented me, because I already believe that I'm beautiful. So if someone comes up and they're like, oh, you're sexy or you're this, I'm like, thank you. I mean, like, I'm gonna appreciate the compliment, but I already believe that about myself. So it's like they're confirming what I already know. So if you believe good things about yourself, when things show up in life, which they will, to confirm your beliefs, it's not going to be a surprise. It's going to be a confirmation. You're like, oh yeah, I am this beautiful woman. Oh yeah, I am abundant. Oh yeah, I am living this life. Oh yeah, I believe this about myself. It's just confirmation. Point number 4, and this is not something I talk about all the time, but it's really good to create a relationship with God. Because just imagine, you came into this earth by yourself and you're gonna leave by yourself. Like, you don't know who's gonna go with you. Like, are you guys gonna go to the same place? Whatever, or whatever it is in the end, no one knows. But at the same time, it will feel much more comforting to know you're not alone in this earth. On this earth, you're not alone. In this world, in your head. You know how, like, if I listened to all the thoughts I have, if I believed every thought that I had, I would be a crazy woman today. But you have to have a relationship with God, because God helps you. He's our guide. If God is going to be with you, if God is making himself available to you as a comforter, why not accept a comforter as someone that loves yourself, as someone that wants to give yourself the best life? Why not accept a comforter, a being that wants to help you? Okay, let's move on to point number 5. This one is a really big one for me, because I feel like a lot of people think that things that you want come from so much hard work and just you stressing. And I just want to let you know that that's not the only way. It is one of the ways, it's one of the avenues to get what you want, but that's not the only way. What I think is one thing that has happened in my life that makes me know that hard work is not the only thing that gets you what you want is that whenever I had a belief or had a desire that I wanted something, when that thing came is not the time where I was like busting trying to get it. When it came was the time when I believed that I could have it. Oh, and because I believe I could have it, I was not putting all this like emphasis and all this importance to it, because I'm like, yeah, I could have it. It's okay. It's not impossible. That's when it showed up. And I feel like a lot of women, especially women that want to get married and want to get this, listen, if you think that marriage is like something you're going to have to like pick up bricks and carry them on your back and take them to the lake and go back and get more bricks, and girl, if you think you're gonna have to be dubbing somebody's clothes every single day or some, you know what, let me not get into that part. I'm just saying, if you think it's hard, it will be hard. That's number 1. And if you think it's hard to reach, or it's far away, or it's something that is unattainable, it would be unattainable. And that's why sometimes you find the most beautiful women are not married. And that's because they feel like they put a lot of emphasis on getting married. Or the most beautiful women, they're not even in a relationship. And that is because they put so much emphasis, they put so much importance on a man that it's absolutely insane. When really, you need to believe that you can have it. You need to believe that it's accessible to you. You know how simple it is for a man to think that you are a woman that he wants? Or you're a woman that he wants to spend the rest of his life with? That's just how I feel like people think that men and women are complete different aliens. Listen, men are humans just like you. Maybe they don't think just like you, but they're humans just like you. And it's not hard to find another human that wants to be with you, you know, and it should never be the point of focus or even anything that you want in life. Understand that it can happen for you, but it's your beliefs. That's why whenever I have a friend and I'm like, they're like, oh, I want this. And I'm like, oh, girl, that can happen for you. It can happen. It will happen. They're like, no, it's never. Okay, the conversation is over. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm not convincing you. I'm not convincing you that you can have something. You need to know that. And that's why inner work plays a big part, because there's so many things that I have now that I at one point would not think I would ever have. And I would have been like, oh my gosh, like how did that happen? But you know what? It's because of my belief. It's not because I'm doing way more work. No, it's my beliefs has changed. Like the inner me has changed, or maybe not changed, but evolved. I believe that I can have anything. I believe that I can have anything that I want because I deserve it. That's my only reason. My only reason is because I deserve it. And I believe that I can have it. But some people don't believe that they can have things. They don't believe that that's a part of their lives. And it's like, there is no one that can change that belief but you. So if you feel like you have beliefs about even money, about men, about family, about your appearances, just do the inner work. Take some time, relax, get grounded, and literally talk to yourself and convince yourself, tell you like, no, I really deserve this. I want myself to have this because I love myself. This is the one life I know that I have. I'm going to make sure I live the best life ever. And listen, let me tell you something. Time is not waiting on nobody. I literally feel like 2024 happened in one snap. It just happened just like that. And a lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people are not here today, but you are, and that's something special. That's something inside you saying that you have a destiny, you have a purpose. Believe that greatness belongs to you. God wants you to be great. God wants you to be happy. He does. Trust me. He is on your side. I don't think the Creator created us to be miserable. He did not create us to be sad and poor. You know why he did not create that? You know why? He put so much abundance on this earth. The earth replenishes itself. If God did not want us to be abundant, he will not put us on an abundant earth. An earth that keeps evolving, keeps replenishing itself, keeps making sure that they're like, it's so bizarre that people think that they're not meant for greatness when the being that created them is the most greatest the most greatest being in the universe. Like it's just hard for me to fathom for you to not believe that you're meant to be great. And any person that is spiritual or believes in God and thinks that they are not meant for greatness, I feel like you need to go sit and talk to God, because guess what? God wants the best for you. Let's say that. Let's start there. Point number 6 is you need to change your mindset. No one should have to convince you that you can have what you want. And I would never make a video convincing you that you can have the greatest things in this world, or you deserve better, you deserve a good life, you deserve to be abundant. I'm not making that video. I'm not going to be your coach. I'm not going to be your motivational speaker. I'm not, like, I can't, because let me tell you something. Belief starts from within. So if you do not believe something already, then you need to go back to the drawing board. Go back to point number one. Go back, like you need to start from day one. Start over. Even with your inner work journey, start over. If you do not believe you can have what you want, you need to start over. Whatever you're doing is not working. Start over. And because you're wasting your time if you don't even believe that you can have what you want, because that's where you need to start. And even if you can't believe it, you just can't believe it because you're like having the worst, like just living through a nightmare right now. Take steps to talk to yourself. Self-talk is the greatest thing. I know crazy people do it, but let me tell you something, it works. If you sit and talk to yourself and be like, you know what, you deserve the best. This can happen for you. You can there's so many avenues of how this can come into your life, and I believe it. I believe that you can have it. I believe that I can have it. I believe that I can live the best life ever. I believe that I am that special. I'm God's favorite, and he just wants me to have a good life, and he wants me to be good. He wants me to be happy. And I don't mean to go do the craziest things, you know, because that's not what I'm saying God wants you to do. But you get the gist that he wants you to be happy, and you need to believe in yourself. Believe first. You need to believe in yourself. Nobody can believe in you for you. Okay? All right. So my last point for this video is going to be, you have free will. And this is the perfect point to stop on, because I feel like people forget that God gave them free will to choose things. He gave you the free will to create what you want. He gave you, and then you know what the craziest part about it is, that God doesn't intervene for every single thing, because it's like he gave us free will and he's like, I don't want to mess with the free will. I want you to choose. God wants you to choose. He wants you to choose for yourself. So sometimes we make the bad choices and it's really hard to accept it. So we say, oh, God wanted this to happen, or the devil allowed this to happen. But really and truly, sometimes we choose things for ourselves. But the greatest point about free will is that you are free to choose a good life for yourself. You are free to believe. It starts up here. If you can believe that you're abundant, if you can believe that you are happy, you are in love, you are married to the man of your dreams, it will happen for you. Trust me. It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. And don't start asking me all these questions about my life, because I try to be as private as possible, but but honestly, like, all these tips that I have said in this video truly work. And if you are at a dark point in your life, I hope this video found you and it gave you what you needed. It gave you exactly what you needed to move on and to complete this journey. And without further ado, thank you for sitting and chit-chatting and listening to me today. Thank you so much. And I hope I brought something to your life, some type of improvement. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.